to be hard for Beyonce. It got to be hard for everybody in his family. But I really feel for Blue Ivy. I even had to wear blue just to send my condolences during a very special moment of her life. The first time she getting all the shine by herself is being overshadowed by her father and these accusations of him allegedly being with an underage girl. Actually, he's being accused of being with a young lady Blue Ivy's age. And Beyonce forced him to go to the red carpet. He's sick to the stomach. He didn't even want to go there because he know what's going on with him is overshadowing everything that's happening for his baby girl. They're talking about he's not invited to her prom because he might be doing the once over. He's not invited to her graduation. They don't want him nowhere near his daughter. And Beyonce let him come to the red carpet for the Mufasa premiere because this may be the last time he's seen with his child. And the only way he can be seen with her now is if they're in a very public place. Why Beyonce forced Jay-Z to walk the red carpet for daughter Blue Ivy's film Mufasa after the rape allegations? Because she knows that this man have a history. Allegedly, they got together when she was still young, so she already know what time it is. He holding his stomach. He had the bubble guts the whole night because he know he done fucked up. In every picture you see him with his daughter, you got Beyonce standing in between them. Nobody want to see her next to him. And seeing how she dressed at only 12 years old, she ain't got no protection. And you figure he's supposed to be a father, and which he is. But after these allegations, he's failing his children every moment of his life. Now, I got love and respect for Jay-Z, but it is ironic how all of this played out. And why now is this happening? We gonna be talking about it, man. I got the phone lines open. Carter, who is 55, and Beyonce, who is 43, put on a united front to support their 12-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy, at the premiere of her new film, Mufasa. And they treating Jay-Z like he's Scar. Y'all don't think it's ironic that they went ahead and filed that petition on a Sunday afternoon, and then the news hit the airwaves on the Sunday night, right before they did the Mufasa premiere? They saying that this movie is about Jay-Z. We gonna be talking about it, man. But before we do that, y'all need to do me a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and if you got it, hit that Cash App for me too. Without further ado, let's get back into this news, man. Listen at this, y'all.
Jay-Z just made his first public appearance since being accused of raping a girl more than 20 years ago. In a united front, the hip-hop mogul hit the red carpet in Hollywood last night with his superstar wife Beyonce at the premiere of Disney's Mufasa, The Lion King. He was there to support Beyonce, who has a small part in the film, and daughter Blue Ivy Carter, who has a starring role. Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, was also at the event. A lawsuit claims Jay-Z and Shawn Combs raped a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. In a statement, Jay-Z denied the allegation, suggesting it was part of an extortion attempt, and filed for the lawsuit's dismissal. Combs has also denied the claims. He's currently behind bars, awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges.
Man, this is beyond crazy, y'all. Tina Knowles came out and she was liking all of the comments that they was leaving about
If you
Jay-Z.
having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems.
Get this, God damn, get that shit out of here, man. They trying to do a copyright strike already. I just started the video. Yo, we gonna have to get that together, man. Yo, edit that out, bleep it, do something with it, cause that ain't right, man. Matter of fact, turn that off. I do apologize. Without further ado, let's get back into this. Look at this, y'all.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, Blue Ivy, and Tina Knowles are showing a united front at the Mufasa premiere. The family were all smiles as they posed for pictures together at the Los Angeles premiere of the live-action Disney film on December 9th, amid rape allegations against the rapper, which he has denied. Beyonce and Blue Ivy voiced Nala and Kiara in the film, and the mother-daughter duo matched in gold ensembles at the premiere.
This ain't right, man. It ain't right. They know that Jay-Z got these accusations out there on him about dealing with underage girls. And you figure now is the time to protect the girls, protect the young ladies. She should have came out there with a big ugly Christmas sweater on. But no. And I ain't gonna speak about her because she's young, that's his child, and I don't like speaking on people's kids. But the word is he's failing as a father as of right now. He already putting out statements about how he got to explain to his kids what's going on, trying to protect them for what's about to happen. But if it wasn't true, it wouldn't be no need for him to be releasing public statements. People said things in the past, plenty of things about this man, horrible things. They called him every name in the book. He never made a public statement when people was disrespecting Blue Ivy, talking about she looked too much like him. He didn't shut that down in the media. I don't recall him ever making a social media post about anything that anybody had to say about him or his family. But out the blue, he jumping out the window against these allegations as if he can't hire lawyers and people that could fight his battles for him. That's what got people thinking that there's some smoke to this fire. But for his daughter, this has to be a very, very sad situation. Can he look her in her eyes, especially with all that makeup on? Is this karma for what he allegedly did back in the day when he was young? Y'all gotta listen at this, man. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
This is Jimmy James. What's up, man?
What's going on, Jimmy? We over here trying to figure it out. They're claiming that Jay-Z is failing his family. Beyonce is talking about leaving him. His kids can't even look him in his eyes. How you feel about all this, man?
Man, I knew it was coming, bro. Jaguar Wright said all this in the beginning. You know what I mean? For years, she been yelling this. You know? You know, in the book of Revelation, he said God was going to bring things to light at the end. You feel me? I feel like that's what's going on, you know? Everybody need to wake up, bro. Hollywood evil. I mean, you think all these celebrities going to Diddy parties, bro. You know what I mean? Your favorite actors is up in there. Leonardo DiCaprio. Even the President Trump up in there with his arm around him. Who knows what people are doing? You know, they're keeping this list very sacred. You know, why haven't they released the list of people? You feel me?
Yeah. You know, they're working around it, man.
You know?
Yeah, it's coming up to it, man. We didn't even know Jay-Z. People already assume, they said there's Diddy in the room and there's a celebrity B, C, D, and E. Now, they moved Diddy to the B spot and put Jay-Z in the A spot, so we got to wait for the DLC to drop with the rest of the celebrities. So it may be coming out sometime next year. They might drag it on to 2028.
Drag it on. Yeah, they always be doing that. We always be hearing ish afterwards, you know? Everything be happening, then we hear about it, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah, man. Are you a
father?
Are you a father? Do you have daughters?
I'm a stepfather.
Stepfather, man. So do it even matter if it was accusations out there about you? I'm pretty sure that would affect you as a stepfather, right?
Yeah, that would matter. You know, you ruining the man's image. You know what I mean? When you're doing that. So if this ain't true, man, I hope that chick gets, you know what I mean? I hope she gets what, you know, is supposed to come to her, because I think it's weird though that he said, and you know how he like responded after? Like I think it's weird that he said that what's it called? That like he was basically pointing finger. Like he didn't say he didn't do it. You know what I mean? In the whole thing. Like he did not say once that he didn't do it. He was just talking, running around in circles about how wrong it was for her to say this. You know, whoever it was, and asked for her to reveal herself. Like I thought that was kind of funny money right there.
Yeah, it's funny money, but you know, the universe it looked like it's playing a horrible trick on Jay-Z, because his kids coming to that age to where they're starting to mature. They're starting to, you know, he got to have talks about the birds and the bees and shit.
I'm not saying he did it. All this is alleged, like if he did do it. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I grew up on Jay-Z. I was born in 85. You feel me? So, like, I love me some Jay-Z. But, this whole thing's crazy. It's like everybody's coming out one by one. Like, I don't know if Diddy up in there, like, he up in there like feeling like he in hell telling on everybody. I don't know, dude. Yeah, it feel like something like that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying allegedly, you know. But yeah,
That's
man.
real.
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
No
though. I
doubt.
gotta go though. I gotta bounce.
Yo, that's what it
But
is, man. Yo, we want to thank you so much for your phone call, dog. The next time we go live, feel free to call in and let us know what you think about all this. We're going to holler at you soon, too. You be good, bro. All right, take care. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yo, I was looking at this earlier and how everybody on the top of the Forbes list is catching hell. Jay-Z is numero uno as far as hip-hop go at $2.5 billion on the Forbes list. Diddy come in at number 2. Almost at $1 billion. Y'all know Dr. Dre, they saying Beats by Dre is because he really put the beats on females, man. So if they really wanted to get him, if it wasn't for Eminem, they would have been got him. Eminem is the only thing that's keeping him off his ass. Who else is on there? Kanye West. Y'all see they was calling him a billionaire. As soon as he started talking about how he a billionaire, that's when all that shit fell through with Adidas. And now he ain't a billionaire no more. The reason why I skipped over Burner is because, you know, he got the complexion for the protection when it comes to stuff like this. And plus, he never put himself out there as a deviant like most of these rappers do. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
This is Shawn Blazington.
No doubt, no doubt. What's on your mind, bruh?
I'm watching your live.
No doubt. We talking about Jay-Z. Yeah, man. It's looking like his relationship with his kids, it ain't right after these allegations. How you feel about all this, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's been a long time coming. If you look from the days of time, it's like all the people of success out of Hollywood is starting to come down. It's a lot of stuff that's probably been going on allegedly until it's brought out in light that it's actual things happening. But I'm hearing the part when they're saying the rape part, and that's a strong word. That's a strong word to use. You see what I'm saying? No doubt, like some of the things might have went on, but how these girls explaining it is 20 years ago, and what making them come out 20 and 30 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have they told anybody to back their story up? You know, it seems like majority of the women that's talking, they're talking about that, and it's more of a demand of money. No doubt that people got money. Huh?
I hear what you're saying, but it had to be about 4 years ago. I had a caller call in, and she was going on and on about how she got invited to a concert and went backstage, and Little Kim was in the room. 50 dudes went in the room with Little Kim. Then she went on to how she was with Jay-Z and his manager and the whole Rockefeller crew. And there was some young ass girls in there with faces full of makeup. And they was basically grooming these chicks. Now, this was a long time ago. And I'm like, she could be telling the truth. She could be lying or whatever. But I've heard stories in my neighborhood with similar stories like this about these concerts and the people they let backstage and the VIPs. Actually, it's a show called, what is it? It's a Rockefeller movie. And it got, is it Showtime or something? The Show. And this show how they could take girls and take them in the bathroom. They literally had them on camera just taking random chicks, going to the bathroom with them, bringing them backstage and stuff. So this is common knowledge at hip-hop concerts. Anything goes. They not checking for IDs. Whoever, you know, it's young girls standing in the front waving and stuff. They got people in their entourage that go out there, grab the girls and bring them back. They bring people on tour specifically for that reason.
And you correct. I did. You know, I'm a music producer. I did research on a lot. A lot of this been going on since the days of time. You know, with the money and the power of these concerts and the things that they've been doing. If you look at the cities that they're in, if you go to like a lot of clubs, even though I'm out in Cleveland, even when you go to the clubs, a lot of people that's at the door, that girl look fine. I mean, come on in, baby girl. They ain't looking at IDs. And you're right. They got special rooms in the back to where they take them young girls to the back. It's a part of the grooming for peoples. You know what I'm saying? Out in the world, this is what they're grooming them. These girls are for. And a lot of girls, I know a lot of people saying, why they just now coming out now? Because right now they got a lot more, say so and power. Before they didn't, because you got to understand these dudes got money. They can make people disappear. They can make things happen. So a lot of people walk in fear. A lot of people might, we would go to the concert and have a good time, but when you told to go back here and you're going to meet these people and you told what to do, you got these gangsters and crazy people looking back there. So a lot of girls didn't want to do it. They, out of fear, they go along with the flow. Stuff happened to them. A lot of them drunk, drugged. And they've been whispered and told to don't say a word. And they know how dangerous people is in the world. So I have to talk with a lot of people, why people do it.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has.
If you look at it, they got more people speaking on it. So now they can come out and say it, whether if they came out by themselves. Before that, it probably hit out. These mothers probably being disappeared and all type of stuff. Because as you know, they say allegedly that P. Diddy and Jay-Z can make these type of things happen.
Yeah, so that's what they've been saying, man. The name of the movie is Backstage for the people out there that want to check it out, man. It's plenty of scenes to where...
Pay me $600.
Oh, shit, what the hell going on? It's plenty of scenes to where they take these random... I mean, your auntie could have been in the arena. Some dude with a Def Jam jacket come up and grab her by a hand, walk her to the bathroom. It's a scene where a dude grabbed a random chick, walked her to the bathroom, went in the bathroom stall, closed the door, and all you see is her getting down on her knees, man. He ain't even ask her name or nothing. He ain't introduce himself. He ain't run no game or nothing. He just grabbed her hand and did whatever he wanted to do with it. And that was going on in every city that they was going to. So when accusations like this come out, as much as I like to defend my brothers, it's really not far-fetched.
Yeah, it's something with knowing behind the scenes. You got to think about it. These dudes bounced around from city to city to state to state. You know, so it's something that's going on behind them scenes.
Most definitely.
And if you look at some of the videos and where they partying, they popping bottles, pouring it all on the females and pools and naked, that'll tell you what type of thing they into. They don't got too much respect, for the females. But if a grown woman is willing, I mean, they got that right because she's grown. But what the problem come in is these young girls is 13, 14. They're already brainwashed by the fame and the money. And then when you get them in there, you talking to them, and this girl, she ain't agreeing to be sleeping with no 10 niggas. You bet this little girl laying up in there and 3 niggas coming there and then 3 or 4 more niggas coming there. Then they tell them to get out and don't say a word. This will happen to you, to your family. And, a lot of them girls, they talked about that, threats and all that. And if you come up from an era in those type of hoods where threats is for real.
Yeah.
These ain't no, we just saying it in a little corny dude saying, no, these is real live gangsters out here in the world. Killers for real. So
the movie. I'm showing clips of the movie. These dudes on the tour bus, they treating these girls like dogs. They pulling down their drawers. They doing all different types of unthinkable things on these tour buses with these women. I met women that said they was at a rest area. Matter of fact, they talked about it on Drink Champs with Nori and Capone. When Capone was on Drink Champs, he said, "Remember that time we pulled into that rest area and it was a volleyball team or some shit. They was going to a competition. They van pulled up next to the volleyball team van and it went down. And you figure these are some high schoolers."
Yeah. And they like I said, they blind by the fame. And if they saying that, but if you listen to a lot of the interviews, a lot of them, bluntly, like they send in so many messages of this is the stuff they did.
Yeah,
a lot of
man.
them really be telling the story. I wind back. I listen to your show, then I wind back. Then I go to a lot of the interviews. Then I listen and I wind back. Then if you wait about months later in another interview, they switch up their story. I never said that, but I said, oh, no, you did say that in the first interview. You know,
Real
you did
talk.
do this. You did say that. They point fingers and, you know, you basically saying, nah, it wasn't just me, it was somebody else. But I'm more interested in this.
That's real. No doubt. We gonna get to the bottom of it too, man. And we gotta thank you so much because you called in and really put it down. That's why the next time when I go live, you definitely gotta call back, bro. Yo, we gonna holler at you soon too, no doubt. Yo, thank him so much for his phone call, man. He called in and gave us so much good information. And people trying to figure out, is Jay-Z gonna be able to mend his relationship with his daughter or no? And like I said, y'all gotta check out this Backstage movie. Because if they pull this up in court, and they show the lifestyle that these men was living with these groupies and these bimbos, y'all gonna be disgusted. They had their kids on tour. Dame Dash act like he don't know what's going on. But he was the main one there with these dudes. I'm up here trying to find some more scenes about how these groupies in and out their limos, they pull up any city, any day, any time, and could have any chick that they want. And they not checking for IDs. It is what it is, man. Hold on. I ain't going to be able to stop until y'all see this. Because I was so disgusted. Matter of fact, we'll get back to that on another video, man. We'll get back to that at another time. But Hov, you got a lot of explaining to do, bro. They are victims of their times, man. And they had a hell of a ride. I'm pretty sure they enjoyed every last minute of it. But when you do things like this, you're going to have to pay eventually. And we waiting on another phone call. Y'all going to have to call in and let me know what y'all think about it. As far as his relationship with his daughter go, it may never ever be the same. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Tyler calling out of Houston, Texas.
Hey, what's going on? We got H-Town in the building. What's on your mind, bro?
Yo, first off, thanks for taking my call, man. But yo, just like Jay-Z doing an investigation on this attorney, he know the people that he dealing with, man. This dude made like 2 albums with R. Kelly, man.
Yeah.
R. Kelly was infamous. Everybody knew what this dude was doing, man. If you walked into the studio, even DMX did an interview to where he said it was underage girls with R. Kelly in the studio while he was recording albums, man. Even Diddy, man. Everybody in the industry know what this dude was doing. It was only a problem when it came out. So Jay-Z deserved his day in court. If it even go to court, man. I'm not saying he did or didn't do it. But what I'm saying is when you put yourself in a situation to where you dealing with individuals that you know participate in a certain activity, I mean, sooner or later you're going to get caught up in the same situations that they in, man. They say that he was messing with Beyonce when she was 19, but that's when they made their relationship public. You don't know how long he was talking to Beyonce, man. Not only is he linked to Beyonce when she was either close to a minor or was a minor, these the same people, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, they was affiliated with Aaliyah, and we already know the situation that she was being pimped out in the industry when she was underage, man. So it's one of the things to where when you see smoke, and Jay-Z been around a lot of smoke, man, that has been fires with Diddy, with a lot of these people, man. So I don't know if he did it or not. It's just an allegation. But what I will say is, just like everybody else with power, whether it's R. Kelly, whether it's Diddy, whether it's Jeffrey Epstein, whether it's Harvey Weinstein, they don't do this type of thing one time. because they have the power and influence to get away with it. So if this allegation is true with Jay-Z, you're going to hear more people coming out. If it's not true, more than likely, it's just going to be this one accusation, and it's not going to have any merit. But it sounds like a lot of these people that were violating people were out of control, and they were doing it because they could. So if this is true with Jay-Z, this not going to be the only person, you know, that come out saying that he might or might not have done these predatory things, man.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bruh? In the entertainment business, I've been seeing a trend. It seemed like a lot of entertainers are pimping out their kids. Now, I know you from H-Town, so you know about Erykah Badu. There's pictures of Erykah Badu with her young daughter, looking like she pimping out her daughter. Erykah Badu dressed up from head to toe. She got her face covered. You can't even see her feet or none of that. But her daughter is basically butt naked at these events with her. You got pictures of her and her daughter looking back at the camera. So by them knowing what the industry is about, why would they pimp their kids out there? Are they trying to give them a head start, or what's up with that? And you see Blue Ivy on the red carpet with Jay-Z and Beyonce, and she dressed like she Beyonce or somebody, and you figure she's only 12. Shouldn't she be more dressed more appropriate? Like, if you're willing to put your child out there like that, then you not concerned about other people's kids being put out there like that as well.
Well, again, man, you got to remember, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce telling you that they respectable, man. I mean, it was one video, they in suits and dresses, man. They next to all this high-class art. Like, they want to be seen as, I don't want to say politicians, but respectable higher-ups. But in reality, these entertainers are muses, man. They're clowns that get paid to entertain us, man, to dance for us, to sing for us, and to make fools out of themselves for us. So, of course, Erykah Badu gonna put her daughter up because that's the game, that's the industry that they in, and they are gonna showcase themselves for our entertainment, man. So it's contradictory to your point. You got Blue Ivy, who's a 12-year-old, but they're trying to present her, you know, as a woman. This 12-year-old girl had a full face of makeup on, man. For what? Just because she had a premiere, but she's still a child. But they not presenting her in that way. You know what I'm saying? Even they had this chick in high heels. She looked taller than Beyonce, man. I'm like, man, what the hell is going on, man? But that's who these people are, man. They're muses, they're clowns, they're entertainers, man. And I think a lot of us forget that. I think because we see them on the televisions and the big screens, we think these people are more important than what they are. They're important in the sense that they have money, but as far as what their jobs are, these people are, like I said, man, they're here, they're clowns, and they're here for our entertainment. And one last thing, like I said, man, with Diddy, with Jay-Z, man, I'm not saying he's guilty, man. I'm not saying he's innocent, man. I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can go on there and say anything. So what I will say, though, is if this is true, I mean, it got to be some type of paper trail. You just can't go up in public and say somebody violated you 20-plus years ago. That don't mean that it's not true. I'll ask you this, man. Let's say it was the same situation. Let's say you were a 13, 14-year-old boy and you went over somebody's house, and let's say a man violated you. Would you run home and tell your dad that a man violated you?
Hell
you
yeah.
would? You wouldn't be embarrassed? You wouldn't be ashamed?
Hey, man, justice got to be served.
That's easy for you to say, but what I'm saying is if a man ran up inside you, I don't think that as a boy, you will be quick to tell your dad that a man made you get on your knees or do whatever. That wouldn't be your first instinct. Your first instinct would be, I'm ashamed of what happened to me, and I don't know if I want to tell my father that this was done to me, because it might make them look at me in a different light. It's not as easy as well, something happened to me. Let me just go report it like you got robbed. It's deeper than that, man, because you got violated. And your family, your friends, they might not look at you the same if you go to them and tell you, yo, Jay-Z did this to me. Another man did this to me. So you got to put yourself in their situation, man. Just because something happened to you, that don't mean you're going to be quick. You're going to be excited to run and tell somebody exactly when it happened, what happened to you, man. That's all I'm saying, man. What's up?
Yeah, fortunately for me, that never happened, so I really can't even speak. I don't know what I would do in a situation like that. You know, I would imagine that if you in pain and you a child and you need some help, like what you gonna do? Fight through the pain? You just not gonna. But hey, it's people out there that really been through this, so I would have to leave that question for somebody like that to fill in the blanks. But I see exactly where you're coming from, though.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, it might not be a situation that extreme, but it's been situations you probably been in as a teenager that you probably needed assistance, but you didn't go tell your parents because either you didn't want to get in trouble or you felt like you did something wrong, so you was just gonna take whatever happened and move on. So it might be a situation where she, like they said, a person might be at a party they wasn't supposed to be at, and something bad happened to them. But it's like, damn, man, I wasn't even supposed to be there, man. I don't know how my people gonna react, man. If I tell them this, it's embarrassing, man. So
according to her lawsuit, after it happened, she went to the nearest gas station and called her pops. So it's 2, 3, 4 in the morning. She 13 years old. She calling her dad from a gas station. When she get in the car, the first thing he gonna ask is, where the hell you been and what the hell going on?
Well, I'll say this in terms of her case. You said, and we don't know what this chick looked like. We haven't seen her. We don't know what her. Okay, so the point I'm trying to get at is, you saying that you were drugged. Mm-hmm. All of this happened in the same night, man. So if you just took a drink to the point to where you got drugged, even when you wake up, you're not just gonna be fully cognitive. You still gonna be feeling the effects of a drug. So you telling me that as a 13-year-old girl, mm-hmm. when you woke up from being drugged and you were actively being assaulted, you were able to punch a grown man in the neck. And mind you, she was saying it wasn't just Jay-Z, it was allegedly Diddy. So these are two grown men in this room with you. You were able to overpower them, be able to grab your clothes. Now, did she get dressed? Did she run downstairs naked? If so, did anybody see her? Like, these are all questions that have to be asked in court. Mm-hmm. Because it has to make sense, man. And her story as told to me, just thinking about the logistics, to me it doesn't make sense. But again, I don't know how normal it would be to see somebody running around or walking around naked at one of these parties. I don't know like, we don't live in this. I don't know. But to me, it don't make sense.
We all trying to process this, but I made this video because Jay-Z wrote in his statement that he got to explain this to his kids. So for his daughter to be so young, and now she's coming to the age to where as parents, they got to have talks with her about stuff like this. So how you going to start the conversation about her innocence and, the way she going to live her life when accusations is out there like this about her father? How can he have that father-daughter conversation about things like this when he's being accused, even though it's alleged? How can she process this in her head? And this is this all happened around the time of her greatest achievement so far, this Mufasa movie premiere. He's there, and all they could seem to talk about, his allegations is overshadowing her biggest moment. How do you think that make her feel, man?
Well, not only her, but he did this to his wife too, man, because his lifestyle and his past has been a liability to his family. Because again, his lifestyle, he was cheating on his wife. We already know about Becky, but presumably it was more than one woman, man, and it all came back on their family, and his kids had to hear about that. Yep. Now we hearing about some stuff that allegedly happened 24 years ago, and it's hard for people to see that. But this ain't, President Hove, this big pimping Hove, man, this back with the baggy, this is a totally different dude.
Yeah.
from what we see now. So, with that being said, man, again, to be fair to Jay-Z, like I said, man, this is just one allegation, and the logistics of it, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I'm just saying, walking through the steps to make it make sense, it's hard for me to believe that a drug child would be able to overpower two men and escape that situation and have enough cognitive awareness to walk to a gas station after she's just been drugged, and also her father picking her up after she's been raped and drugged and not notice anything wrong. Like, the logistics of it the details of it don't exactly make sense to me. But again, Jay-Z been a liability to his family, and he put his wife in that situation, and now unfortunately his daughter have to deal with this situation.
Yeah.
That he might not have put them in. So,
man, it's disturbing and it's sick, man. All we could do is pray for the kids in this situation, because they the ones that's gonna suffer in the long run with these accusations. You see what Diddy kids going through, so we just gonna have to pray, man. We want to thank you so much for your phone call. You called in and kept it all the way real. Don't be no stranger, man. Make sure you call back the next time I go live. We gonna be looking forward to it. We gonna holler at you soon, bruh. You be good, no doubt, no doubt. Yo, shout out to him, calling all the way from the H-Town. I got love for y'all down there in Houston. Real talk. Y'all remember on that movie Belly? I don't know no Tiana. Who this little chick calling your phone? I don't know that little man. The little kindergarten bitch. I don't know no Tiana. Remember that? It was the norm. People seen this movie 1,000,000 times and ain't think nothing of it. When Tommy Buns was getting blessed by the middle schooler in the movie, and people thought that was the coolest shit. When the truth of the matter is, it was the norm. Back, she in the damn car, sucking on the lollipop, waiting for him to get done with whatever he doing so she can handle her business so he could break her off with a little bit of money. Beep, beep, then I'm picking her up, make her play with the stick in the truck. Plenty chicks want to put Jigga Fist in cuffs, divorce him and split his bucks. Beep, beep, then I'm picking her up, make her play with the stick in the truck. So he pulling up the chicks' houses, beep, beep, beep. They come out just like that. Like on the Belly movie. People give a blind eye to stuff like they've been putting it in your face for a long time. This is a Def Jam production. Hype Williams, the same dude that directed all of the hip hop videos, the same dude that directed the Big Pimpin' video, put this in his movie. Y'all remember it? She called the chick. She pick up the phone. She got pink everything on her Barbie shit before Nicki Minaj was even out. I've been saying this since you've been playing with Barbies and Ken. You can't change and play a game in the ninth inning. She's still playing with Barbies and Kens. Y'all remember the movie, man. And that's just one example. But this is especially in New York. I don't know, people so quick to talk about Southerners and the kissing cousins or whatnot, but what about in New York when all they do, or upstate period, or in Chicago, you name it? It's disgusting, man. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Hey, Shawn.
Yo, what's going on? Who this be?
It's Bruno. How you doing, pal?
Oh, man, we over here having a deep conversation about Jay-Z. It's looking like he ruined his relationship with his kids. How you feel about all this stuff, man?
Well, I feel bad for his kids and all that, but, looking back, did he feel bad for, allegedly if he did this? You know what I mean? I'm sure it's not the only one. What do you think?
I think at the time when all of this was going on, he come up in the 80s era. He quick to tell you about how he been moving weight since 88. He been around for a long time. And one thing for sure, back then, before social media, before the internet and all that shit, men was moving a certain type of way, like R. Kelly, and all of them was in on it.
Yep. No. So I don't know, man. I think the Busby there, I think he got an ace up his sleeve. I think the video's gonna drop. What do you think? Something like that? I think he got something. I think he's just holding off before he drops something.
I think with hip hop being so vile and the culture being so vulgar, that whatever they say is not far fetched due to the content and the material they've been putting out for the past, 40, 50 years.
Yeah, yeah. It's just sad though, man, when it involves kids, you know, that's you gotta draw the line, you know? It's crazy.
Yeah, man. But a lot of people are becoming victims of their times. They're saying what Bill Cosby did, it was horrible. But back then, it was the norm. He was talking about it on the Larry King Live, and it was a casual conversation. Like, that's just what they did back in the day. I'm not saying it's right, but during the time, it was normal. That's like people in the future getting persecuted for having tattoos. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
30
Crazy,
years from
man.
now, everybody trying to cover or remove their tattoos and they pulling up pictures. You had tattoos back in the day.
Yeah.
Everybody had tattoos.
You know it's crazy, Shawn, when you look back, you see like the Playboy Mansion and all that. I think everything's derived from that. You know what I mean? I think he was like probably like the OG of all that back in the 60s, the 70s, and all these other cats just try to copy it. You know what I mean? You kind of get that vibe a little bit. I don't know. Who
Yeah,
knows,
man.
right?
It's
Who
crazy.
knows?
Now, I know you from the old school and everything. Bobby Brown had a song talking about tenderonis. Tenderonis this, tenderonis that. And you wonder, what the hell is a tenderoni? When you look at the definition, it's a slang term for a younger romantic interest or someone who is too young to be involved with. It's made up words tender, which means young, and roni, which is an affectionate term for a male or a female. So when they talking about I want a tenderoni and they sing about tenderoni, I got me a nice little sweet tenderoni. Whenever you hear that term, it's talking
Yep.
about an older dude or older woman dealing with somebody that's way too young for them to be dealing with. And for Bobby Brown to make a song on the radio where everybody's
Well,
singing along.
They say Babyface wrote that for Bobby Brown, though.
Well, that goes to
That's
show.
what I heard. That's what I heard. I could have sworn I read that somewhere or saw it on TV. Babyface wrote that song for Bobby Brown. Whether that's, I don't know. Maybe someone else might know that. But
pop culture.
Yeah, man, it's funny you say Bobby Brown. He's from my neck of the woods. I'm up in Boston. He grew up in Orchard Park in the projects. I ran into him back in '89. I used to be a cop in Boston back in the '80s.
That's what's up.
He was respectful dude back then. But, when he's around, with his clan, with all his buddies and stuff, they did their thing,
Yeah. Rick James got a song talking about she was 17, and she was sexy.
Yeah.
It was on the radio.
Crazy things behind those closed doors,
And, it's sick. But, like I was saying in the beginning of the video, it just so happens all of this come out on Jay-Z when his beautiful young daughter is finally getting her shining moment. Can you imagine what it was like leading up to this? She's doing the movie. It's a Mufasa. It's going to be big. Beyonce's in it. They celebrating. They probably had a big dinner about it. He coaching her through it. This is your moment, Blue. You're going to make it. You're going to be a star. This is up from here. Congratulations to my baby girl. And bam, at the premiere,
she'll remember that the rest of her life.
For the rest of her life, man. And where do they go from here? Like where do they go from here, man? How can the relationship? It has to take a tear on the relationship.
Yeah, poor kids, man. That's what I'm saying. When the kids are involved, that's where it gets nuts. Come on now.
She don't deserve this, man. She don't. She didn't do nothing to deserve this, and that goes for Beyonce too. She knows she came up with Marcus Houston, B2K. She was involved. Her father was involved with Chris Stokes. And if you know anything about them B2K allegations, it was a lot of foul things going on between older people and younger people back then too. So she's well aware of the entertainment business. And for her daughter, for them to even have her on the red carpet like this is suspect.
Yeah. Do you think he knew it was coming? It was going to get blasted out by Busby, or you think he was prepared for it, Jay-Z?
They've been playing this game with these entertainers. They're saying that Busby reached out to Jay-Z before it even came out to the public. He wanted to talk to him. basically get some money out of him to make all of this stuff go away. But Jay-Z felt like, I'm not going to let you extort me. It's basically like, look, you pay me and all of this will go away. You give me what I want, you don't have to worry about any of this. Since Jay-Z didn't want to play ball, then that's the reason why it's put out on, they put a blast out of the media been waiting. Yeah. It's all about money.
Limelight now. It's everywhere.
Yeah, but if they didn't have nothing, if it wasn't nothing to this, then I don't think he would be making all these public statements. He don't wrote 4 or 5 page letters about, and he's not even the type to be on social media. So for him to be doing all this talking, and you know it's him saying this stuff because he's writing it like he's rapping it.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably by the end of this month, something's gonna come out, I bet. By the end of this week, who knows? I really believe so. I think that Lloyd's not gonna blast it out like that unless he really has something.
Yeah, man.
Jeopardizes himself, his reputation as a lawyer too, you know?
Hey, I gotta ask you this. Do you believe Jay-Z can bounce back from all of this? Do you think there's a way in hell that he can get all of this to go away and things go back to normal and people treat him like how they treated him before?
Jeez, I don't know, Shawn. I think that'd be hard. I don't know. It all depends. If this is all BS and he gets through this, and you know what I mean, he can, I guess, be strong for the future, I guess, right? Hopefully nothing else comes his way.
Real talk. Hey, I got to talk to the people out there. If entertainment was entertaining, this type of stuff wouldn't even be making it to the mainstream news. If it was a blockbuster movie out there that was just killing the box office and the tickets, they sold out, people, if it was another Avatar or some shit, if they had a new Matrix movie or something big that was blockbuster and entertaining, they wouldn't even want to waste time on this right here. They would be too busy promoting other forms of entertainment. If it was anything major going on that was worth seeing or worth hearing, they will put all their backing into promoting that. The problem is there's nothing more entertaining than this. Is the new age of entertainment. Allegations. They're not selling no records. They're not selling out arenas. They don't have no new music that people are excited about. So this is the only way you can squeeze $1 out of the entertainment industry.
Yeah, it's sad too, man. It's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
It's all crazy, Shawn.
Real talk. We're going to figure it out. And I appreciate your phone call too, man. Don't be no stranger. The next time we go live, call back all the way from Boston. We're going to holler at you soon, bro. Real talk. Yo, shout out to him, man. Yo, hello. Who this is?
How you doing, man? This is Eric from PG, Maryland, man.
Oh, that's so. We got, man, we over here trying to figure it out. We got Maryland in the building. What's on your mind, bro?
Man, look, I think this whole thing is about shutting down the black billionaires, man. Because all of them being taken down all at once, man.
Yeah.
They talk. I think they made enough money off them where they don't need them no more. So it's time to get rid of them. You know.
Well,
that's what it seemed like to me.
Yeah, and you know we don't have that many billionaires, and the ones we do have, they all getting knocked out at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Something is weird about this whole thing, man. It's like they're just getting them one by one, man. They're taking them out, like they don't, like they got some sort of plan for us or something, you know.
They've been swinging their weight around like they not in America, like we not in America. Jay-Z went up there in the Grammys. Beyonce, I guess he figured he deserved it, and he gave a spat about it. He was on stage with Blue Ivy whining about how Beyonce should have got the Grammy. Like, they haven't been giving her Grammy after Grammy for decades.
That's what me and my sister were talking about. Like Beyonce don't need more Grammys, you know.
Let somebody else shine.
And that Blue Ivy performance on the stage, if I paid $3,000 to go see Beyonce, and I went up there and had to watch Blue Ivy do that corny ass performance, I would have been pissed.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
It wasn't like Blue Ivy. No disrespect to Blue Ivy, but it's not like she was talented. You know what I mean? She wasn't no prodigy. You know.
She working on it. She's still young. She's still growing.
Yeah, I agree. She's working on it. You know what I mean? But she's not ready to take a crowd that paid $3,000 a ticket for. You know. That's my point.
Yeah, they said she needed to brush up on her dance moves or whatever. But if she's 12 now, she was a lot younger then. So I believe she got two talented parents or whatever. She gonna be all right. Jay-Z's Grammy speech about Beyonce reiterates an ongoing issue with the awards. So not that long ago, they didn't even have a hip hop category at the Grammys.
Right.
Now they got a hip hop category, R&B, all of this shit, and they up there. He got $1 billion in his pockets, and he's still fussing. And then they complain about her not getting awards at the Country Music Awards. Somebody felt like we got to put a stop to this shit, man.
Yeah, but it just seems like to me like they doing the same thing Masons do when you break the promise and they get rid of you. You know what I mean? It's almost like the same kind of move they're doing. You know, where they let them commit all those crimes back like 30 years ago. They let them get away with all those crimes so that they could save it. So that when they're ready to get rid of them, they'll bring it out to the forefront and get rid of them. You know, that's what it seems like it's happening to me.
They're becoming a nuisance, man. Now, when Whitney Houston was winning all them, she won like 8 Grammys in one night because you couldn't deny her talent. And this was back in the 80s when they really probably didn't want to give her the awards, but you couldn't deny the voice.
Right.
But in Beyonce's case, the music and the Grammys don't add up.
No. But see, those Grammys she won though, that made Clive Davis a lot more money, right?
Yeah, it did. It made him a whole lot. But we all can agree that Whitney Houston is a once in a lifetime talent. Beyonce, she was propelled to the front because of her relationship with Jay-Z. It's a power couple.
Right.
And they swinging their weight around. It's like, damn, give us a break. Like we let you have this, we accept you in so many different areas and y'all still not satisfied. So at the moment, and one thing Hollywood really don't believe in is nepotism. They bringing their daughter along for the ride. Like, okay, well, since this is our daughter, she gets the starring role in the Mufasa movie. They getting everything that they want and still complaining like Diddy with the Ciroc. They let him be the CEO of Ciroc for like 20 years, and then he got the nerve to talk about racial discrimination as if he wasn't the face of his black ass wasn't the face of their brand for the past 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like I think it's a bigger picture to all this shit, man. These guys were doing dirt, 34 years ago, and they were allowing them to get away with it. But now, when they don't need them no more, or when they start, maybe because they start to become trouble, that's when they get rid of them. It was like the one thing with Gene Deal, whatever his name was, the bodyguard. He was saying that one time when Diddy came home frustrated and upset, he was talking about, he said, man, I don't know if I got to get rid of Pac or if I got to get rid of Biggie, or may have to get rid of both of them. But either way, they got to go. Like somebody scared him. It seemed like somebody called him into a room and told him that if you don't stop this East Coast, West Coast shit, I want to get rid of Tupac, Biggie, and you. You know what I mean? That's the way he was acting, So I don't know, man. I just don't know.
I think that whole situation with Biggie and Tupac was when people smell blood and they want blood, they want more blood. The West Coast wanted blood. And he didn't want it to be his blood. You know what I'm saying? And that's like with this situation, once Diddy went down and people seen the fact that he's not invincible, now people want to see Jay-Z go down for the sake of entertainment.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Blue Ivy, man. And I hate to be speaking on people's kids, but damn, man, they dropped the ball with this one. They should have just, take the money, go somewhere, be married. They rocking the boat, and now it's falling on their kids' heads, man.
I'm telling you, man. If I had a family like that, man, if I had Beyonce as my wife, you kidding me? And Blue Ivy, I would just go somewhere and learn how to do oil painting or something. Pick up a hobby, man.
Something. But, that goes to show the entertainment business. Black entertainment is at its end, man. And before I go, I got to say this. Hey, tell me if you agree with me or not, or if you feel like I'm wrong or you feel like I'm tripping. it seemed like when it comes to our people, black people, the soul is gone. Like the soul is not there. The creativity, all the shit that we've been glorified for, it left the building.
I feel the same way. It's almost like we're just a shell of what we used to be, man. It's like it's like it's hollow. You know, there's a coldness out here. It's like no talent, nothing coming up that's great to listen to. I mean, you watch like the award show now. I mean, the award shows are not really that good to watch anymore. You know, you used to really hear some good groups. You know.
But, not no more. It's dead. It's gone. Yeah. Like the soul. And you know, the world depended on black people to provide the soul. They even got jazz museums in Japan. People still listening to old records. The Mexican community listen to oldies more than black people listen to oldies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the music, I used to be a bass player when I was young. I'm an old man now, but I was a bass player when I was young, man. And when I watch YouTube now, they got people of all races playing the old tunes that we were playing. You know, like the Brothers Johnson, Larry Graham, and I mean they're doing that kind of music now, and in those countries with the young kids. And it's like, you know, what we provided, the contribution we gave to entertainment, man, it can't be matched, man.
I mean, it's being matched now. You got Japanese, China, Asian. You got people in Asia, Korea making better R&B music than Black Americans.
Yeah, and it sounds good too. That stuff sounds good what they produce. You know,
it sounds damn good, man. We're gonna have to figure it out, man. But one thing for sure, we appreciate your phone call, brother. We don't want you to be no stranger, man. I think this your first time calling. If it's not, make sure it's not your last time, man. We looking forward to your next call, and make sure you call back the next time I go live.
Yeah, I think it's my fifth time calling. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, that's what it is, bro. We gonna holler at you later. No doubt. Yo, shout out to him and thank him so much for his phone call. Blue Ivy deserve a whole lot better than this, and I feel like Jay-Z is a hell of a father. I think he love his kids. I think that he really love his kids, but the past is starting to catch up. The illest nigga in Brooklyn. That's what they was all striving to be. Biggie Smalls was the illest. And if you wanted to get to that height, he talking about when Biggie died, he gonna take over and take his rings and carry on the legacy and spit Biggie bars just to keep the legacy alive. That's a horrible thing, man. Yo, hello, who this is?
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
No doubt. Yo, we talking about Jay-Z. What's on your mind, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to say this, man. This thing with Jay-Z, you know, the picture's bigger than what people perceive it to be. Mm-hmm. You know, it's really about the takeover, man. What's happening is Jay-Z and Diddy and all of them, they have a lot of years in the game. And you have the senior people that's running these record companies, they're about to step down and they want to leave it to their kids. Mm-hmm. And with Jay-Z and Diddy and all of them, they know how they're going to let their sons step in and take it over. And they've been down for all these years. And they're not going to want to listen to their sons. So this is all about them people being scared of black people taking over the music industry. Like that thing that Suge Knight and them talked about years ago about doing their own business, distributing their own music. That's what the seniors that's running the music business is afraid of. That's what all this is about. And when it comes to the money situation, they can't see black men having the money that they having, and they want to take it from them to bring them back down to reality. That's what all this is about. And who knows who's in Beyonce's ear coaching them, listen, if you get away from Jay-Z, we're going to do this and this and that. Because trust me, Beyonce ain't telling Jay-Z everything, and Jay-Z ain't telling Beyonce everything. Mm-hmm. And that's what that's all about. It's about the takeover. That's what they're afraid of. And black people need to let these people know that they're not going to stand back and just let them keep doing it to their people like this, because no one of another nationality, nothing is happening to them. They only doing it to black people.
This is the thing about it, brother. Nas said back in the day that hip hop is dead. He did an album cover where he had a black rose standing over the grave of hip hop. And it's if Nas said it back then, then that goes to show this legacy you talking about, them handing over to the next generation. Hip hop been dying. Can you imagine if Tupac Shakur came out in the doo-wop era in the 60s? He would have had a long-lasting, thriving career as a R&B singer. Tupac came in a time to where the music industry was so toxic to where he had no choice but to get on board with the gangster shit. When he first started rapping, he was on some political. He was born a Black Panther, a revolutionary. But the climate was so toxic that our great Tupac Shakur turned into a gangster rapper. Hip hop was black entertainment has been diseased for a long time.
You're right. And you're 110% right about that. And the only reason that happened is because it wasn't in the proper hands. And what happened was the black people that had got put on, they were so comfortable with just receiving a paycheck instead of talking about ownership and unifying something that they created, because it's never going to go right when someone creates something and it winds up in other people's hands to run it. And that's what this is all about. And that's why he said it's dead, because if you look at the music that's being made now, none of the music sound like none of the music from the mid-'80s, early 90s. Why? Because it turned into a thing of money. It turned into about a thing of money, and the blacks wasn't getting the money. The people making the music wasn't getting the money. The money was going to the owners. So when the blacks started seeing a couple of dollars, they knew the music was going to wind up becoming garbage. And like the music right now is garbage. But once again, this is all about money. And them higher ups that's running the music industry don't want to leave Jay-Z and Diddy in motion when they get ready to step down, because when they go to put their sons and their family members in position, they're not going to be able to tell these type of people nothing because they've been in the game too long, and they're going to step over them. So they want to get them out the way to make the transition more easier for their family. That's what it's about, man.
I hear what you're saying. I agree with everything you're saying, but I want people to keep in mind, when you see Jay-Z and his family, his mother-in-law, his daughter, just know that the foundation of all of this success is based off of crack. Therefore, this is like a Ozark type of family. They basically Ozark. He came up off of dope money, promoting drug sales. America is at war against drugs, man. You got this dude, no matter how much he try to clean up his image and straighten things out, he's always going to be the crack king, man. He going to have that mystique over him his whole entire life. He can't escape that, man. It was fun while it lasted, but just like a lot of people in hip hop, all of the musicians that promoted crack or rapped about crack, they can't get away from that. They're going to have to pay one way or another. They're not going to let you walk off into the sunset happily ever after when you based your whole career off of selling crack.
Right. You're right about that. But look at the flip side of that. Look at all these colleges like Columbia and all these Harvard. Columbia's library and Harvard and them buildings was built off of heroin money that was made when they campuses is built off of heroin money. This is a fact. Columbia's library, all that was built off of heroin money. Harvard, all that's drug money. You go back to the Kennedys. So no one, real people that so-called got foundations in this thing that we call American society, none of it was built without it being built off of something illegal. It's just when it's have a black man's hand in it, that's when it becomes taboo. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is.
Hey, when the founders of Harvard, when they rap album get found or they dig it up out the ground, and when we see they rap videos with the founders of Harvard with them hoes with them booty shorts on and shit, then we could talk about that. But as of right now, we got footage of Jay-Z in the act. Big pimpin', spending cheese. Check them out now. Dame Dash on the boat with the bottle pouring the lick on the chicks.
I didn't think all that. You bugged out, family. But on the real, I'm telling you, man, this is all about a takeover, man. They don't want the people to really get in control of anything, man. That's what it's all about. Because they control it, trust me, they're going to pass the money down. It's going to go all black. and they don't want that, man, because regardless of the amount of money that's being made right now, they'd rather have the money was ever being made going to their family than going to the creator's family. That's what it's all about, man.
What the people gonna do with the money besides give it back to Louis and Gucci and Fendi and bills and rent and mortgages and cars and houses, all that? We talk about black wealth, but who the other black people we gonna spend the money with that we want to spend the money with? A lot of us can't even stand doing business with black businesses.
Well, but you know what? But you're 110% correct on that. But what has to happen? What really has to happen? It has to be a movement led in these merging in these major urban communities, and it has to be signaled all the way back to the homeland. You understand? It has to be signaled all the way back to the homeland, and the people in these urban communities that's here making this music have to come to a situation where they got to stand up and really force anything that's being brought got to come from back home, and they got to change their directions back home as far as they letting all these Europeans come over to Africa, buying up all the land, controlling the jury. It has to be a major movement. You understand what I'm saying? All the people that's black or call themselves a part of the black movement and believe in this and that for the blacks, they gotta unite. Or if not, they gotta get out of here, because right now you have every other nationality consuming and acting like they created something that black people created, and none of the black people that's in power is saying, yo, hold up, yo ain't got nothing to do with that. Y'all visitors.
So you saying we should take all the resources and put it back into Africa?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is the people that's making the music in these urban communities in the United States have to come together and say, listen, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to buy no more Gucci, no more Louis Vuitton, this and that. It's going to have to be some people that's going to have to
Walmart.
But
Walmart.
Brother, if these people is spending $1,000 on a shirt, you understand what I'm saying? $2,500 on a pair of sneakers or something like that, brother. It could be done. It's all about how you put it together, man.
Man,
that's all I'm saying.
It's all about good customer service. You could sell some bullshit if you got good customer service. It ain't got to be. A lot of times, the reason why people want Gucci and Louis and Fendi is because they love the service they get when they go into these places. It's 5 stars. Shit, if we had good customer service towards one another, you could sell a bullshit t-shirt like it's nothing. But the problem is we have horrible customer service when it comes to each other. But one thing for sure, we going to figure it out, brother. Real talk. And your conversation, man, the way you said what you said all the way from Maryland, you put it all the way down, bro. That's why we got to let you know. The next time when I go live, you got to call back, because I love having these type of debates, and you are intellectual, and we appreciate that. So make sure you call back the next time we go live, bro. Real talk. We gonna holler at you soon. Yo, be good, man. No doubt. Was it Maryland or Buffalo? He was from New York. That was for sure. Shout out to him. Real talk. But yeah, man. Blue Ivy, I feel for this young lady. It got to be devastating. And Beyonce forced him to come. He didn't want to come, man. He didn't want to ruin her moment. He didn't want to overshadow her shit. But Beyonce told him, you might as well come, because you damn sure ain't coming to the prom. You ain't coming to no other event. This may be the last time y'all together. Do it for the photos, Jay, because she gone. She knows she about to leave. He holding on to his stomach like he got the bubble guts. This man Busby about to make him shit on himself, y'all. But it is what it is. Y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about it. She know what the hell was going on. And they saying there was a female watching when Jay-Z was doing his thing. It was either J-Lo or I'm hoping it wasn't Beyonce, man. Because if it is her, and how they playing these games, they could rewrite the lawsuit and throw her ass in there. And what she gonna do? The public gonna believe it. First you got Diddy, and then you got Jay-Z. The other characters is hidden to the public. They playing a game. They could easily say it was Beyonce. Watching. They put her in the orange jumpsuit. I just hate to see it happening. Look at this, y'all.
Alongside her family hours after these alleged victims. In a lengthy statement released December 8th, the rapper denied the allegations and also addressed Tony Busby, the lawyer who filed the suit, writing, quote, "These allegations are so heinous.
These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." He gave a public statement. Hove, the king of rap, the God MC, stepped off of his throne to address the allegations as if he don't have lawyers, as if he ain't got billions of dollars. And this the part that tripped me out, man. "My wife and I have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence." So with these allegations, he mourning the fact that his daughter is about to lose her innocence. And why would that be the case, man? They said plenty of mean things about Blue Ivy. They was talking about how she looked dead on Jay-Z. People was going in on their baby. And they was dead wrong for that. I was never one of them people because I would never talk about somebody's child. But y'all know for a fact, she was catching hell on social media. People wasn't pleased by the way she was looking. And I don't know why, because she was a child. But it's some mean people out there. But not one time did Jay-Z release a public statement about the mean things that people were saying about his child. When she showed up on the red carpet with the afro, people talking about she needed a comb. He ain't write a song and address it. He addressed Becky with the good hair and all this other shit. He even talked about people calling him a Campbell, but not one time did he jump out the window to shut down all that talk about their beautiful baby girl. But now he's gearing her up to go out there and deal with the public and giving her ammunition to shut down them haters over some allegations that's being said about him. But if it ain't true, then what would be the point in them doing all of that stuff and having these conversations? They've been dealing with shit before. People been saying things, all different types of things about both of her parents. This wouldn't be the first time somebody even mentioned something about her father. Help me understand this, man. Yo, hello, who this is? Yo. Yo, what's going on? No doubt. We need you to cut that off in the background. Pretty please, man. It sounds real loud. No doubt. Yeah. What's up? What's on your mind, bro?
The woman that you got on TV that talking?
Yeah, you watching the wrong video. We talking about something else. You on the wrong video, bro. But we want to thank you so much for your phone call, and make sure you call back. We on the Shawn Blazington channel, man. You should head over here and check out what we talking about right now. But once again, I want to thank you for calling. Anyway, my G, yo, get on Shawn Blazington, catch up on what we talking about, and feel free to call back, no doubt. Hello, who this is, man?
This is Deborah.
Hey, what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I want to talk about Gino Jennings.
No, you on the wrong video. We ain't talking about Gino Jennings. We done moved on and we talking about something else. But I do appreciate you for calling in to the video. We on the Shawn Blazington show right now. Please get over to Shawn Blazington and catch up with the video and then call back. Real talk. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
This T-Beezy from Milwaukee, Shawn Bleezy.
That's what it is. How you feeling, sister?
I'm feeling good. Glad to hear you in good spirits, but
no
man,
doubt.
it's going down. It's going down for Jay-Z. But what you were just saying, like he's always popping up for for this and that, but this right here, he's always speaking about this and that. But why isn't he taking up for what's going on? Then he has the nerve to show up for the Musafa stuff. That's, even though he's a dad, he has the right to do that. But they've been doing Blue Ivy since she was a baby. She turned into a beautiful young lady, which and it's sad because she has to go through this just as Diddy's daughters. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy.
She don't deserve it at all. Like, she didn't
No,
do
she
nothing
no
to
kids
deserve
don't
this.
deserve it. She didn't have nothing to do with none of this.
Nope.
And now
But
it's like they're so torn. Now they trying to, you know, at one point, you know, Blue, like, where are the other kids? You know what I'm saying? I've never seen nothing but one long leg when they left the hospital having them. I'm talking about 2 long toddler legs, and they were just born. You know, that's a lot of stuff. You know, if you don't remember, you know, they try to throw it under the rug, but like Foxy Brown, like, I was bumping it, but I'm like, I'm looking back, listening to the lyrics. I'm like, oh, he dead wrong. He, like you said, he has an appetite, but the baby don't deserve this. You know what I'm saying? I feel for all the kids in this.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because it dawned on me that Foxy was very, very young, just like how his daughter is very, very young now. And he wrote those lyrics, those raunchy ass lyrics for her to say publicly. That ain't right, man. You can't have a young lady saying half of that shit that he had Foxy Brown saying.
And just, even though they wanted to be the mob, the firm, or whatever, but just think at that age, what name they gave her. Foxy Brown. You know, come on now. You know what I mean? And it was like, you know, like Aaliyah, that picture where all them, I love Aaliyah. She's and Left Side, but that picture with all of them weirdos laying in the bed, you know what I mean? Like,
and why Foxy?
Whatever happens to one, it should go. If it happened to all, if they participated.
No doubt. Yo, Foxy didn't even have no did she hang up? What was that all about? You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I was saying, Foxy didn't even have no eyebrows. And they put her out there.
They were drawn on then.
Yeah, they drew on her eyebrows and stuff. She looked like she was willing for whatever he told. If anybody was willing.
You know, he tried to make her be like the black sexy, you know what I mean? Anybody, the goddess, you know, and I'm whole. You know what I'm saying? And this is my whole. You know what I mean? And
easily exploitable.
It's just like back in the day with R. Kelly. Everybody knew age ain't nothing, but we knew what was going on, but nobody said anything. You know what I mean? Nobody had nothing to say until like years and years later. Now it's all coming out. Because what's done in the dark definitely gonna come out. With all the killings, the rape, if it's true. Like just with Trump before he won. They tried to make an accusation about him having sex with a underage girl, but you see, it got swept right under the rug, and he's the president. You know, but it's going to be
I wonder what Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim's self-esteem was like when, especially for Lil' Kim to get with Biggie and Foxy to get with Jay-Z. What was that self-esteem like back then?
What was that self-esteem? And I'm like, they try to put it like Biggie had high self-esteem. You know, I money make every ugly guy look good, but Lil' Kim, it's like what her self-esteem was so low that she did. Nothing's wrong with a little toner, neck black. Whatever, you know, everybody use toner, whatever. But she went all the way to Latoya Jackson / his mama / his baby mama, because that's who she looks like. When she looks like Justin's mom.
Yeah, it ain't like they had some super bad bitches on their team.
Wasn't all that back in the day neither. I'm looking at her like, okay, P. Diddy kind of favors his dad, but his mom is dark. And he has some sick fetish. Everybody's blonde.
I think Lil' Kim was beautiful before, by the way.
Oh my God, she was gorgeous before. But she started with the green hair, the red, no matter what. He had to destroy her. You know what I mean? He had to bow her down. And that's sad that she didn't have no one to help her. You know what I mean? Nope. Like Mary J. Blige, she was lost in the system. You know, a lot of females were lost in the system because they didn't know any better.
They said that Andre Harrell went to Mary J. Blige's house in the projects to come scoop her from her family.
Yeah.
When she was still in high school. Did you hear Remy Ma's story? She said Fat Joe pulled up when she got out of high school. He pulled up to the project.
Yeah, it
Same
was
thing with
all
Mary
high
J.
school age. And just think they went in overseas in the middle of the night to get Rihanna. I remember JC's interview. They were like, he was like, "Oh my God, when I first saw her, I just knew I had to have her." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God!" And back then, I'm like, you know, like this. But now they play the interview. They take that part out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, you have to have her. She was just so. You know, it's so voodoo-ish. You know what I'm saying? Like she had, you know, it's crazy.
It's
But I
crazy,
really feel
man.
bad for Ivy, man, right now. I feel bad for all the kids. That's why I was really calling. And then I'm like, everything he's done now, he has a daughter. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about your daughter versus what you were doing to the girls your daughter's age now?
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this, man, because I'm really curious. I want to know, do you think Jay-Z can bounce back from all of this? Is it a possibility that because they are allegations and accusations, they don't have any proof that we know of. So do you think it's a possibility that,
I
they could
mean,
sweep
yeah,
this
if
under
they
the
don't
rug?
have no proof or like how they doing Diddy or whatever, if the big guys take up for him, it's still a chance. You know what I'm saying? His chances are, but you know, but I think his chances are better than Diddy.
Oh, hey, if they really want to put it on this guy, and because the bloggers really are the ones that put this together for the people in the mainstream media to work off of. They go based off of the stuff that we put out on YouTube. They looking to see what's
Yeah, because
trending
I
in the
remember
streets.
Dame like that. They had to go back and do a video. That was all Dame's dope money that he spent on. You know, Jay-Z looking at him like, yeah, you're a dumb guy. You know what I mean? He was looking at him like, yeah, okay, I got all this. We're going to use this money. And then they did it all together. You know, redid it. You know what I'm saying? But it was like the same video, but Dame was spending all his money, and he thought he was the man, you know, and really he was. Jay-Z like, oh, okay, you know.
But you know
I
what's
got
messed
you.
up? What's messed up about this? When it really hit the fan for Diddy and Cassie came out, he figured they want money. So I'm going to give them the money. He coughed up the money, and that was the biggest mistake. So
That was
I'm
it
pretty
was so
sure
too
I'm
soon.
pretty
He
sure
should
if
have
Jay-Z
paused.
never if Jay-Z didn't see what happened with Diddy, he probably would have been thinking the same thing like, hey, y'all want money? I'm trying to protect my family. My baby girl got a premiere
Yeah,
coming up.
oh
Just
yeah,
just take
he
the
had
money.
sense enough to talk. See, Diddy isn't that smart as like Jaguar says. He thinks he is, but he's not. Right now, he's making a speech right now, Jay-Z, just in case. You know what I mean? He's going to know it. He's a lyricist. He's going to know exactly what to say.
Yeah. Hey, man, only
The,
time will
the,
tell.
the smartest guy is Russell Simmons. He got the hell up out of here. He's gone.
He gone, man. It don't look like he coming back neither, real talk.
He told his daughter, "You don't look there. You better get it together because you're not gonna get
Word up.
that billionaire, man."
That's
you know
what's up, man. Real talk. Yo, your conversation always hitting. And the next time we go live, you got to call back. Real talk, man. So much, no doubt, no doubt.
He woke me up out of my sleep.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, we really do appreciate you, and we gonna holler at you next time. So much love for you, ma. She called in and let y'all know how she felt about it, and that's all I needed her to do. And I appreciate her for doing that, Bob. You know,
she claimed her
at 12, why they got her looking like she 18, 19, 20? But who, what, when, where, and how? It's a Disney movie. Where is the barrettes? It'd be okay if she still wear the dookie braids. It would be age appropriate. But I guess they said that you grown now. You got a movie. Hey, I can't tell them how to raise their kids. There's plenty of people out here with grown ass kids. They want their daughters to be in Fendi and Gucci and Louis and all that. You see them in your everyday elementary schools. So I'm not judging her or her parents. It's the world we living in. But it don't look good when you got allegations like this out about her father, man. Look at this, y'all. But I'm running back. Look.
There are more sex assault accusations connected to the case against Shawn Diddy Combs. The latest involves hip-hop mogul Jay-Z, who issued a vehement denial. This morning, a blistering response from Jay-Z after he was accused of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl more than 2 decades ago. The billionaire hip-hop mogul was added to an existing civil lawsuit against Shawn Diddy Combs, citing an alleged incident after the 2000 VMAs, where the victim claims she was drugged and assaulted by both Diddy and Jay-Z while a third celebrity watched.
The judge has actually agreed that the victim can remain anonymous and that the case can proceed. So there seems to be a little bit more to this case.
Jay-Z vehemently denying the claim, writing, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away."
Implore. Hey, reading is fundamental. Let's do this real quick, man, because he using big words and shit. And he really need to be keeping it plain and simple. And honestly, he need to just shut the hell up and don't say nothing. Hey, if I don't know something, I'm going to find it out. Implore. Beg someone earnestly or desperately to do something. So he's begging them. He's imploring people to... He implored her to change her mind. Like, please, I implore you to file a criminal complaint. So he begging them, please make it criminal. Put the cuffs on me. Lock me up if that's the case. Go out there and do a criminal case, not a civil case against me, especially with allegations like these. It's starting to look like he already done incriminated himself with them albums he put out, them songs he put out, the visuals he put out. He already incriminated. He been a criminal for a long time and been proud of it. He got a album called American Gangster. He loved the fact that he made his whole career based off of being a criminal. Hey, he imploring people to file a criminal complaint. It's already been people making complaints about this criminal coming to their city and doing concerts, influencing their kids. It's a little too late for that, man. He already been proven guilty in the court of the public opinion. He told y'all that he sold dope. 99 problems and the chick ain't one, but this chick is the problem. Whoever this Jane Doe is, it might not even be nobody for real. And maybe that's why the judge is making it okay for her to remain a Jane Doe, because it ain't nobody it ain't even a real person to begin with. It could be some shit that they made up. And if that's the case, and it really ain't no Jane Doe, the lawyers could put all the money in their pocket. It ain't like they gonna write out, they ain't gonna put nobody's name on the check. How you gonna write a check to a Jane Doe? In order for her to get paid, you figure they need her information so they could process the check. It's a possibility that this Jane Doe don't even fucking exist. And you can get away with stuff like this when people like Jay-Z is in a position of power. As a criminal, a crime boss, a drug lord, or whatever you want to call it. That in itself is illegal. That's where we at with it, man. Y'all need to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. I don't know what else to say about it. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about it. Look at this.
Crime against a minor should be locked away. Also saying, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence."
That's the part that got me scratching my head. What do he mean? Mourn the loss of yet another innocence. He already putting it out there like Blue Ivy gonna run away and do something that he don't want her to do. Like after she hit this shit, I know she gonna hit the streets. Who am I to tell her what to do and what not to do? Who am I to tell her any damn thing? She already grown. He acting like he lost his guardian, like he not a parent no more. Or she about to go out there and wild the fuck out because of these allegations. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
This is Larry calling from PA. it sounded to me, I ain't gonna hold you, bro, throwing threats out. Like he talking about I am him, like indirectly in that there thing. He talking about like I'm that dude. And to be honest with you, he would want to push it towards the criminal side, because if he doesn't push it towards the criminal side, the evidence doesn't have to be as much in a civil suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you saying
So
the
that's,
reason why he wanted to make it a criminal suit is because they would have to provide some proof.
they would have to, and they probably have it. So he wants to push it towards that they're criminal, because civilly they could probably prove it with very little evidence. You know what I'm saying? So for him to push it, yeah, send it over there. Send it to the criminal division where they can't prove it, because in the civil division I know they can, and I know I'm hearing threats out of that their conversation. I know I'm hearing it. You know, when you talk about I'm still that dude. I don't know, verbatim how he said it, but that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really got for you.
Yeah, man, and we appreciate that too. But I gotta ask you, do you feel like it's a possibility that Jay-Z can bounce back? Because in our community, I could see people in other communities saying, give him a pass. Like, there's no proof, whatever. They made up a story, or, he's innocent. It seemed like every other nationality would be willing to accept the fact that he's innocent. But in our community, I got a feeling that all people want blood. People ain't going to stop until, and that's the saddest part about it. We the main ones that have been screaming for Jay-Z. We've been wanting to see him fall ever since Diddy went down.
Well, I don't know if everybody per se wanted to see him fall. It's just how close they were, the proximity of him, how he could not know what was really going on. I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned anyway, I kind of knew or felt like this here was going to happen, because, I mean, that's just the way they move. That's what they do. And it ain't start with Jay and Puffy neither. It's not going to end there either. I don't believe it. And as far as are people accepting them back, I can see it happening. I can see both Puff and Jay being accepted back, as long as ain't no kids involved. But if wherever there's kids involved, they're both, whoever got anything with some kids involved, if they can prove anything about that, yeah, it's up for them.
Yeah, man. But, even in the local neighborhoods, the drug dealers getting all the chicks of all ages, or whatever the case is. If you got money, people are flocking towards you. Not only do they have money, but they got fame, celebrity, they in videos and stuff. They have access to whoever. And
Right.
I'm not trying to say that it's right. It's dead ass wrong. But if that's the case, the whole entertainment business need to be behind bars, man. Elvis Presley married a friggin' 14, 13-year-old.
I believe it. Listen, I'm almost 50 years old, bro, and I understand that since I've been a child listening to this and watching it unfold with Michael Jackson and Elvis and Prince and everybody else on the way up that we've forgotten about. Salute, because there've been a lot of deaths, imprisonments, missing people, poisonings, all types of stuff in that industry. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy, man. All we could do is wait and see, but it's looking like once it starts, it's going to end with somebody going to jail. We seen it with Bill Cosby. It started. Once that fire starts, it's going to end up in jail. Cosby ended up doing time. He was behind bars. R. Kelly's still in jail. Diddy. I never thought I would see the day that Puff would be sitting behind bars. He's in jail right now. So they done started the fire with Jay-Z. It's a 90% chance that he's going to end up in an orange jumpsuit.
Absolutely. We never thought, we said this same thing about Bill Cosby. And I live in the county where they put him in jail. I was in the county jail that Bill Cosby was in. And let me tell you something. We said the same thing then. We said the same thing then. Who would have thought the father of America, Bill Cosby, at that time? Now, and a lot of people have heard the story, whatever, but at that time, when they said they was putting him in jail, man, that was unfathomable.
Would have never seen it coming. So for
Never.
Jay-Z, with his past and the stuff that he put out, Bill Cosby put out nothing but positivity. He ain't never put out nothing vulgar and still ended up in jail. So for Jay-Z, man, it's looking like I would hate to see it, but
I would hate to see it too, because he was one of my favorites when I was younger too, man. I ain't gonna hold you, but I let go of rap. like the other caller was saying, when they started turning into this new stuff where and now that you got Jay and Puff running the show, it's like it's a whole reset. It very well could be a whole reset if you get into conspiracies. It could be a whole bunch of things, but it's sad because, like I said, that was him and Puff did it big, you know what I mean? They made us the soundtrack of our childhoods, you know what I mean? And then now look, he doing it to his daughter. I don't care what they want her to look like. Mufasa, movie, grown, that girl is 12. And they had another 12-year-old that looked just like her laying on a table eating fruit off her.
That's horrible, man. Horrible.
Because if they had that girl right there that I see on the screen right now laying on a table, you would think she's being represented as someone old enough, like she don't look 12.
It ain't right.
No, and I think that a lot of people are in denial. I think a lot of people is acting like they know more than they do. But hey, you can keep your eyes shut as long as you want. It was surprising for Bill, not so much for these dudes.
This ain't right, man. I can't stand the sight of how he got accusations out there about, endangering young girls, and then he got his man. Even when they did the Grammys, I said it before, man. When he had her up at the Grammys, and come on, man, you care or you don't care, and you figure as a father you should care. Like, you ain't going outside with that shit on, and you 12.
Exactly. Most of these, when I was in mid-age, a little younger, most people didn't want nobody to see their kids.
Hell no.
Mike brought his kids or his fake kids, whatever they were, outside with blankets over their face. And
called the kids blanket. Like, I don't even want y'all to see my kid's face.
Yeah, everybody had their kids rush to the car with the security and into the limo quick. Nobody seen nobody's kids until, everybody kept them hidden. Now,
can you imagine? You about to go out to the movies or the dinner with your family. You get dressed. Your wife get dressed. Okay, come on, kids. And your daughter come down the stairs with the blue ivy dress, no bra, just the skin, shoulders and shit showing. And so I'm ready. Face full of makeup. I'm ready. Let's go. You really gonna let her walk out the door like that?
She would have got drugged back up them steps by the curly hair. I'd have drug her straight back up them steps, daughter and all. Yep, let's go. And the dresses, all that. You ain't going nowhere now. Stay home. We shut the door, and now me and Mom are going out.
How you gonna fight, man? He fucking this right here is a bad look on his behalf, because if you're not about them minors and shit, how could this even happen?
Exactly. Yes. 80% truth to every lie I heard that somewhere along the way. There might be some facts switched around, but there's some truth. The foundation and the base to a lie is almost always true. It's just little things moved around, reworded like Lil Woody did.
How is this? I would love to get his answer to how is this okay for a 12-year-old to be dressed like this, especially on a red for the world to see. If you, how could you give a damn about somebody else's 13-year-old? Hey, I'm gonna leave it alone.
That's my point. That was kind of my point in what I was saying when I was like, this is the same type chick that would be laying on that table at a freak off. But this is your daughter now. So, yeah, I would like to know that answer from him, too. It's like, what? You got to be crazy. That girl is 12. She's not a teenager. She can't even pee straight yet. She act like this girl, like, what the? Leave that girl alone until she gets grown.
Yo, I'm gonna leave it alone, man, because you know people don't play about their kids and stuff, and I never talked about his daughter and stuff, and out of respect for them, I'm just gonna leave it alone, man. And we gonna have to leave it alone, man. Yo, but the next time I go live, brother, you gotta call back because you one of the realest of the realest, man, and we looking forward to that. Don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back, dog. We gonna holler at you soon, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Yo, I'm gonna have to leave that one alone, man, because I know he don't play about his kids. And I'm doing this for entertainment purposes and stuff, but there's certain things you're not supposed to entertain. And I don't entertain it enough, but you know, I can't judge him on how he parent his kids or whatever. This man said, forever young, I want to be forever young. Young. His whole career, he been young Hove. Even when he turned 40, young. Where is his mindset at? What is his mind frame, man? I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever, forever and ever? Forever young. I want to be forever young. Hey, may the best of your todays be the worst of your tomorrows. Do you really want to live forever, forever young? So we live in life like a video where the sun is always out and you never get old. How long, when he gonna grow the fuck up, man? Hold up. Yo, hello, who this is, man?
Oh man, what's up, man? This Trey from Mobile, bro.
Oh, that's what it's calling all the way from Mobile, Alabama. What's on your mind, bro?
Man, I just sitting here looking at your live right now. Hell no, Jay-Z ain't finna bounce back for this. Oh, that bitch died and burned to hell, man.
That's how you feel about. That's how you feel about.
I never like Ho. I'm a big fan of music, been listening to music all my life, homie, especially rapping, old school rap, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Jay-Z just never sit right with me, not even with the shit he spit, you feel me? And then shit, him and R. Kelly teaming up together and all that shit. Him and Aaliyah, that shit was weird enough. Hell nah, I never fuck with Jay-Z.
You know, I can't even argue with you because the moves he been making, he tied into all of the weirdos. He's in the company of all of the freaks that been exposed. So it's only right that he get exposed too.
Man, here I just found out that you know, that Fiesta video was shot on Epstein's Island. I just found that out.
Hold on, what video?
The Fiesta video, him and R. Kelly. That's on Epstein's Island, huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I found all that shit. I like, you know, I read up on a lot of shit. I don't look at Twitter or none of that, but I'm saying, like, you know, like black and white. You feel me? So, man, he been moving like that for a long time. Like I said, that song Forever Young, it's a whole bunch of bars that he said. You know, 99 Problems too. That's kind of sus, but yeah, bro, Jay-Z, man, yeah, he gonna burn the hell for that shit, man. I don't like shit like fucking with kids and all that. I got sisters, especially my older sister. She, you know what I'm saying, she has Down syndrome, you feel me? Mm-hmm. And then here, we all went through some shit, you feel me? Especially the women in my family here, they been abused, all types of shit. And you got men like that walking around with money in their pocket thinking they could get over shit like that. Oh no, bro, shit, God got a day for everybody that does that.
Yeah, do you feel for his kids though? Because they young, they don't know nothing about all of this, man. They, you know, this been happening before they was even born, but now they got to deal with the aftermath of things that their father allegedly did.
I mean, kids is kids, you know. They're gonna love their daddy regardless. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's like Diddy kids, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna love him unconditionally, regardless of what's going on. But I hope they have a life for themselves. I hope nobody follow nobody's footsteps. You feel me? And that's all you can pray for as far as where the kids go, you know, because like I said, some of us just born in situations that we can't control, you know what I'm saying? Here, everybody ain't come up in no mother and father household, you know what I'm saying? So, jeez, I don't know, guys. 2025, bro.
It's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Then Cat Williams gonna do another interview with Shay, so hell, I'm be looking out for that too. And you know, we gotta keep up with what's going on because the truth is revealed for everybody. It's not even just in entertainment; it's in reality too. You know, I find out a lot of shit in my life that that we gotta catch up on. But at the end of the day, man, shit, you love who you love and protect who you need to protect. And Jay-Z ass, he gonna go down for that shit, especially Aaliyah. That's fucked up.
It is.
Aaliyah, that's a child, period. Foster Brown was a child, period. You feel me? He knew that. Hell, and then that Larry King, I think, he did an interview talking like he met Beyonce at 15, 16, but made his move when she was 18. Nah, I don't buy that shit at all, you nasty motherfucker.
He did say that. He said he met her when she was young, and kept in touch. And when she got old enough, that's when they went public with this situation.
Man, I don't believe that shit at all, bro. You feel me? Here, like I said, I'm from Alabama. There's some weirdos as it is walking around this motherfucker. You think a rich motherfucker could fool me? Man, you got me crazy. Man, you crazy as hell. But, you know, he got that money to make niggas go away, too. So that's why motherfuckers ain't speak up. Not even back in the day when they was doing that shit. They weren't protecting women back in the day. Here, it was damn illegal to, you know what I'm saying, beat up women and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And shit, now.
And what's crazy about Aaliyah, even when she got older, she still had the young body. Like, she still was built like she was, young. And they was all, it's like they had to have it. So it's safe to say they got it tight. I like a thick curve. If you ain't got no hips, I don't want you. If you ain't curved, if you ain't got the dunk, and I'm not saying that's all that I want, but shit, that's something that catches my eye. A grown woman's figure. Aaliyah never did it for me.
Nah, she's beautiful, but she, like I said, she was still young. She still had a lot of growing to do, a lot of it. She wasn't even mature as fully as people think. You know what I'm saying? And them grown ass men knew that. Hell, even Damon Dash, I could care less for how much love he had for her. You're a grown ass man too.
And no disrespect to Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. But the point I'm trying to make is she never, even when she was old enough to develop, she never developed. And they like girls undeveloped.
Man, they don't work. Yeah, they can't settle for no woman. A woman gonna fight back and whoop your ass. They can't settle for no woman. You know what I'm saying? Shit, a little girl that ain't got much training in life or nobody to guide her like that because her parents ain't shit, obviously. You feel me? But, man, it's a cold world we're living in, man.
Yeah, Beyonce wasn't developed like that neither. She didn't have no curvage going on whatsoever. Like, now she do, now that she older, and she look damn good, but once upon a time she was built with the boy body as well.
Yeah, all them were Kelly Rowland, Michelle, especially Michelle. Lord have mercy, she's still beautiful. But yeah, I get it. But at the same time, like I said, that's when powerful, strong black women need to be in these young women's lives so they can sit here and tell them the ropes of that shit. Some of them gonna bump their head regardless. You know what I'm saying? But they don't got to pay the ultimate price like Aaliyah did, because that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
he paid the
messed up.
ultimate price.
That's, man, you know what, bro? You the really should have. I need to go before I start crying and stuff, because the points you made, I like to defend people, but I can't even defend this shit. You called in and kept it too real, bro, and I appreciate you for that. That's why the next time when I go live, bro, you got to call back, because we ain't came across nobody as real as you, man. We appreciate your call, but I got to go. We gonna holler at you
keep
later,
doing your shit now, man. We rooting for you, man.
Word up. I appreciate you, man. We gonna holler at you later, man. This shit, man, this don't make no damn sense, yo. My childhood is ruined. It's ruined, man. My childhood is... Damn, I put a lot of hours in on Jay-Z's music, man. I listen to them. Reasonable Doubt, I don't know how many times I listened to that. In my lifetime, all of it. I was his biggest fan. But the proof is in the pudding, man. The girls he done dated ain't got no boobage, no booty, no hips, you ain't never seen him with a chick with a dunk. Where's his big booty? When he ever had a chick that was built like a grown-ass woman. Where is his Monique? I ain't never seen him with a Monique built chick, and I can't even imagine it. Hold on, y'all. At least with Diddy, we know he don't give a fuck. Look, he creep up on your auntie, your uncle. They said he was messing with the father from Family Matters. He'll take a big chick, a skinny chick. He ain't give a fuck. That's what make it hard for me. When it comes to Diddy, he liable to bend with any. Look how he got somebody auntie. And he killing. Look at his face. He is killing. You ain't never seen Jay-Z in the act. And that leaves the question, what the hell was going on between Diddy and Biggie? Because this woman that he pressed up on looked like Biggie with a wig on. But that's Negro here, no doubt. I'm about to go ahead and wrap this thing up. Y'all could believe what y'all want to believe, and I'm not trying to convince y'all of nothing. And I'm putting the utmost respect on Jay-Z's kids, because they don't have nothing to do with this. They don't deserve no type of slander. They don't deserve nobody disrespecting them or including them in any type of negative way. And he's speaking about it in the news, how him and Beyonce got to sit and talk with their kids about what's about to be happening. Things is going to be different now. He letting the world know he's wounded. So much so that Beyonce had to force him to go to the red carpet to support their daughter. He didn't even want to do it. What is he ashamed of, man? If he would have just shut the hell up, he'll look a whole lot more innocent than what he look like now. But that's Negro here, no there. I'm so sad about that. What time is it, man? I'm about to go ahead and get out of here. He said, I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Talking about his daughter. He's sad about it. He can't tell her nothing. If she want to go outside with short shorts on, what the fuck he gonna say about it? That's basically like he's guilty. I mourn yet another loss. Well, who was the first loss of innocence? Is he telling on himself or no? Another loss of innocence? Who was the first person that lost their innocence? The Jane Doe? I don't know, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification button as well. I got so much love for y'all, man. Yo, I'm going to holler at y'all on the next video. And for the people that hit that Cash App, I got to let y'all know y'all appreciate it like Tupac's mama. All my callers, all the people that hit that like and subscribed, I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Yo, I'm going to holler at y'all on the next podcast, no doubt. Yo, let's get up out of here.